Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Chivalry. In this episode, we are going to be playing the Man-at-Arms with none other than the Holy Water Sprinkler, our Saber, and our Heater Shield. This is one of my favorite loadouts for the dual game type. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll even get a spike kill on this, just for the hell of it. So the Man-at-Arms, if you don't know, is one of the more agile classes in the game, mainly focusing around dodges, exactly like that. And I usually play it just going in for 1 to 2 quick hits at a time. I apologize, I did not mean to swing there. Oh god, that hurts quite a bit. But as you can probably tell, the Man-at-Arms is very squishy, in the sense that you can take a one hit and pretty much be like one hit from death at that point. But you can still deal a lot of damage with some of your weapons, and just dodging in and out and doing some quick damages can win you a fight, exactly like that. That's normally my method whenever I get really low, is just hop in, hop out, hop in, do a hit, hop in, hop out. And look for those opportunities where he just took a swing and you're ready to charge in there and get a nice hit on him. So generally, when I'm using this loadout, I stick to my Holy Water Sprinkler. I don't go outside of it much. Oh, he's playing very aggressively this time, so we really got to watch out for him. Do not underestimate this shield. It may not be amazing at blocking, but it can still work. It will definitely save you at least once or twice if you're using it actively. Oh man, that almost hurt really bad. Also, as a Man-at-Arms, you can basically control the battlefield as far as avoiding your opponent. So if he does get you low, I wouldn't be afraid to just go ahead and dodge out of the fight and regen a little bit, like I have done here. I'm pretty much half full again now, which is quite a bit more than I started with this round. And don't be afraid to go in for those double combos if you think you can take it. And even go for one of those if you're really feeling risky. Those aren't quite so safe to go in for, like the overhead nails to the face, but they do work pretty well. I mean, if you do pull them off, they're an amazing kill and it really catches people off guard. But they're not always the safest option. In fact, they're rarely the safest option. And you're often better off, like, popping in and out. And this guy appears to have gone AFK, so we'll kill him anyway. I'm not one to wait for people. If you're not gonna play, I'm going to kill you. That's my philosophy. I'm not sure if he was just typing or he went AFK. But either way, he's dead now. So let's see what we can do here. He's still playing Knight. Some people you see will switch to Archer or something like that, which gets very annoying. Because you're expecting one thing and then you're prepared for it, and then that's not what you get. And it gets very annoying that way. Ah, damn. Yeah, you really gotta watch out for taking those aggressive moves. Sometimes it looks like you're going to have a vulnerable spot there, but if you go in a little bit too early, that can really hurt you in the long run. As for the Saber, I'm not going to employ that just yet, but hopefully at some point during this duel I will have an opportunity where I can use it well. As of right now, I haven't had an opportunity where I want to use it yet. Also, another nice thing about those overheads, mainly on Man-at-Arms, is it's great for penetrating shields. Even like a tower shield like that, the angle specifically that the Holy Water Sprinkler comes in is great for getting around shields, which isn't a trait you see very often. You see it a little bit with some of the maces, which is kind of why I have issues with them as Vanguard. And we've got a pretty close fight here. This one's going to be right down to the wire. Come on. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I thought I had him. You really got to watch out. Mainly, I think that was a Norse sword. Those things can be pretty damn dangerous. Don't underestimate them. They have a really fast stab and it does a ton of damage. They don't have much slashing power, so you don't have to worry about side strikes too much. But as long as you're covering your front, you're pretty clear, but they can still catch you off guard really bad. Which is a big issue if you're trying to charge head on like that. And he definitely didn't attack early enough, to be honest. So I was pretty easily just able to go in there and do some heavy damage really quick. And you can see there, I actually knew I was going to take a hit, but since I had such a health advantage there, I knew I was capable of taking a hit from that weapon, and I just went ahead and took it so I could get that kill. This isn't always a great tactic. Like, you don't want to do this against anyone with a shield for the most part, because sometimes you still will get caught on that shield and you'll take a really severe hit of damage for no benefit, and that's not good and all. And there are some weapons, like say the Maul, which will actually one-shot you if you take a hit from them as a light glass, so I would not recommend that. Oh man. A lot of people will spam a lot of kicks on you as well, so watch out for that. But you can still take them if you play it right. The best tactic that I've seen in that case, if you're out of stamina and they knock you back with that kick, then you just want to hold down your shield, and normally you can flip the shield up right in time to block their next attack. And just slowly ease your way out of there and you should be fine. Now, don't be afraid to use your shield bash with man-at-arms. It can still be very effective. And you can see me employing that attack where I kind of take one of their hits right again there, and that's a pretty good way to take them out in my opinion. Again, not always safe, but especially with something like a war axe, you can definitely take a hit from a war axe. Note, that's not like a two-handed war axe. Those are different. And those will kill you, most likely. And you can see there, I actually got him really quick by pulling in and out. When I hit him once, I actually pulled out and then immediately hopped back in. And I guess he was anticipating that I was going to pull out. So he started going on the aggressive, and I popped back in before he could really respond to it. Alright, so this is a spear opponent. Best way I find to take these guys is just sidestep. Sidestep all of the times. They can't deal with sidesteps well. The spear is a completely forward directional weapon for the most part. Except for that. That is the one time where sidestepping will not save you, and some people will catch on to that, others won't. So, for the most part, if you see any kind of forward strike from a spear, just sidestep it. That's the best way to get around it, as far as I'm concerned. If you see a sideways attack coming on, don't sidestep it. You will die, I guarantee you. So again, you can see there the tactic where you just take one hit, and as long as you have them weakened to the point where you know you're going to get that kill, that is a perfectly reasonable tactic, and I would completely recommend that. So let's see what we can do here in the second round. Going for the sidestep right away, and actually dodging a big charge attack, which is huge. Oh, we got a spike kill! Hell yeah! I love it. I love that so much. Yeah, those spikes, especially in the arena stage where they're very prominent, are a great way to get some easy kills. Oh, we're actually dealing with an archer here. To be honest, an archer is not really something you can deal with. It's sort of just something you have to deal with. I really don't know how to fight an archer effectively. The main issue is that you need to use whatever your class's abilities are to close your distance as quick as possible. With Knight, that means take advantage of those shields and your heavy armor. Vanguard, jump all over the place. And don't charge straight. If you charge straight, you will die. And with Man-at-Arms, that means using your dodges to dodge their attacks usually. Once you can get in range of these archers, they are not dangerous. They are extremely easy fights. But if you do get in range, they can still do some serious damage with those javelins. especially if you run out of stamina. And one issue with the archer is that, unlike melee classes, you can't really safely back off to refill that stamina. Archers really are kind of the bane of light classes. The only thing that can really effectively take them is knights, in my opinion. But overall, they're just a little bit annoying. They're nothing too major. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and end out the game here and just see who wins and all that. And I think we'll call that an end to this. Oh. Looks like we got a punch fight going on. And I believe that is our last duel. No, we still got one more going. Oh, right to the stomach. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for this episode of Chivalry. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.